Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm CHELDIN RUMER, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. Happy Wednesday to all of you. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a great morning. Again, it's 11 o'clock Eastern here. It's earlier or later. Hi guys, how are you? Good morning, Candy. How you doing? It's been a busy morning already. As most of you know, that I am knee deep in summer camp and stuff and dance camp and everything else for the little ones. So a lot of running around, but in the morning hours in an attempt to get things going. I'm also I'm dedicated to working out in the first thing in the morning. It refreshes me. It allows for my mind to settle and gets me moving in the right way. So I pretty much do more before 9 o'clock than average people do before 2 p.m. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. And I'm trying to get to bed a little bit earlier. I don't know if you guys are doing well and sleeping well, but wasn't necessarily sleeping all that well last month. And I want to make sure that I get some needed rest. But either way, I'm here and I'm excited to be here. So excited. Happy Wednesday to all of you. The goal of this each and every day is to encourage all of you to find your voice, to tell your story, and to, of course, scream your dream, to motivate you in the moment, but keep you inspired each and every day. So thank you so much for joining me. If you swing by, please don't forget to say hello and how are you. There's nothing more important than being seen and being heard. So I definitely want you to say hi so I can return the favor. So thank you so much for joining me. Such an amazing time that we're in right now, enjoying the heat. Us in the East Coast, good morning, Lisa. Us on the East Coast are getting a little hot, mixed with a lot of violent rain. For you, Candy, in New York, I hope you weathered the storm literally and you're dry now. But I'm excited that we're connecting now, both not only online, but beginning to connect offline. So please stay tuned for some amazing events and things that we'll be having offline in conjunction to how we meet our global community online. So today I want to remind you, as I tend to in each and every morning message, about what is it that you are studying right now, right? What are you studying? I want us to become and always and forever be students. I think that we get to a specific point in life, especially those of us that are experts. Hello, good morning. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. Bangaya, I hope I'm saying it right. We will speak today at 3:15. I got meetings on the feed. I'm so excited. And I'm excited to connect with you for sure. And for me, I want us to remember to be studious in what it is that we are doing. Those of us who have been doing what we have been doing for a while, and even those of us who are new to it but think that we have all the necessary knowledge in order to be successful, need to look at our participation in what we're doing from a studious standpoint, as being students of what it is that we do. Especially now in this day and age where more things change in the digital space so quickly. New phones come out monthly versus in a space where we were waiting decades before the phone was detached from the wall, right? And the way in which things are moving, the speed in which things are moving, we must make sure that we are really holding on to being the student in our journey. That everything around us is a lesson to be learned and every opportunity brings, different educational value. And that whatever stage that we are in now is not the final stage. Whatever expertise we hold on to is not the only expertise in which we need to gain. That we must continue to be better. We must be committed to being a student in whatever industry that we have selected. Oftentimes, and there's countless experts that are out there, they're like, I'm good. I know this. They know I know this. And what happens is in the corner of our eye, we see individuals speed past us because we were satisfied with the knowledge in which we possessed. We thought it was enough. We thought whatever it is that we knew was enough to get us through, was enough to convince everyone that we didn't need to know anything else. We didn't need to know anything more. And so if we keep ourselves in a studious mindset, if we are open to learning, open to figuring out what we need to do. Hi, Darby. Good morning. If we're open to saying, okay, what else could I learn in this space? So if it is the fact that you are a painter and an artiste, what are the different strokes you could be using? What are the different materials you could be using? How can you advance your talent or your skill? If you are a baker and own a bakery, how can you make things differently, incorporate new ingredients, use different machinery? How can you continue to be a student in what it is that you are doing? What happens during these challenging times, these really difficult times, is that those that were not in that studious space were left behind. The brick and mortar locations that didn't understand DoorDash, that couldn't wrap their mind around Uber Eats, found themselves in a very, very difficult space. And yes, there's so many things to learn. And yes, there's so many things to know. But if you open your mind to being a student of your industry, to get a level of certification each and every year, to know more today than yesterday, to ensure that you are at the top of your game, and that those that are reaping the benefits of the services in which you provide, the products in which you create, are benefiting from your studious nature. I want you to think about, what are you learning right now? What are you studying right now? What do you need to study? What could you possibly be better at? What skill set do you need to refine and address and be able to hone into? What could you be doing to be a student today? And that doesn't mean going back to traditional secondary education or primary education, truthfully. It just simply means that, are you studying what it is that you are doing? Are you getting better at what it is that you are doing? Or are you constantly in this space of like, I got it figured out? And that's a dangerous space to be in. Because again, like I mentioned, at the corner of your eye, you will see people pass you in the next lane because they are choosing to dive into the industry, to own that space, to know that there is more to learn and be willing to learn it. And so I want us to think about ourselves as students. I want us to look at the journeys in which we are creating as just extra curriculum on our way to our goals and objectives. So I need you to think about being a student today. I encourage you to look at things as if they are life lessons and industry protocols that you need to go through, understand, check off in order to get to that next course, that next level, graduate to that next class. Think of yourself as a student. Think about what it is that you are putting together in your life as learning by example, and you experimenting in what it is that you're doing, so you can continue to learn and serve those individuals that really, really, you'll deserve to be paid premium because you are a student of your industry. You will not be left behind. You will not miss the trend. You won't be able to be left out of a conversation. You'll be able to lead the conversation. You'll be asked to be on panels. You'll be asked to contribute content. You will be the keynote speaker because you are a student of the industry in which you have chosen. So I want you to think about that for me today, because today's morning message is about you being a student. Yes, you may teach, and yes, you may advise, and yes, you may run, and yes, you may be the boss and the CEO mom of things. But at a certain point in this craziness, as you're trying to get to where it is you want to be, really hone in to being the student in that industry that you have selected. I'm CHELDIN BARLATT RUMER, and this is it. Think about being a student today. Think about rethinking the way you think about things. Think about what else you can learn, how far you need to go, what else you can be doing to secure your expertise, but also to build on it each and every day. Today's morning message is simple: be the student. Again, I'm CHELDIN BARLATT RUMER, and this is it. If you think that someone in your world needed this today, if you think that there's someone in your world that's a little stuck, that needs to know that more learning will get you closer to what it is that you want, please share this with them. Please make sure that they know this. For more information on all that we've got going on, log on to thisisItTV.com or follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find This Is It TV. My goal is for all of you to find your voice, to tell your story, and to no longer whisper your wishes, but to, in fact, scream your dream. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.